Thermal Sound Wave.
Yo, what's going on? It's Thermal Sound Waves, a natural alternative to fast food radio. We here with the originator, you know what I mean?
The original originator.
Yes, okay. The originator. I mean, going back, you know what I mean? When Brooklyn was Brooklyn.
Oh, that's a while ago.
When
it was Kings County.
Yeah, well, it's still Kings County, but it was, you know, y'all know what it is. But we have none other than we're not even gonna do like no long intros and nothing like that. We just gonna get right to it, man. We got the originator with us right now on the program,
Jaz
O. You know what I mean?
And we've been with Jaz O before this new news.
Yeah, we've been rocking with Jaz O since the originators.
Are we correct on that, Jaz O?
Right, for sure.
Yeah,
most definitely. Yeah. How's everybody?
Everybody's good. Everybody's
Very
good.
well.
You know, we well, we healthy, we living, we breathing. You know what I mean? Ducking and diving for all the other BS. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Matter of fact, Kev, we went down with Jaz O since Ansars.
And you know what?
Yeah.
Whoa. Jaz O, he's talking about some things that people may not have no idea or forgot about.
And I've been to Hart Street over there where they had the joints at, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for people out there, that's when people look at those people in those funny clothes. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, no,
Watch your mouth.
Those original people is what I called them.
Yeah, watch your mouth.
The original people.
That was Brooklyn then. That was Brooklyn.
Yeah, man. Hart Street,
they
Bushwick.
still out there, but that's
I
Brooklyn.
mean? Yeah. Well, that was like, that was universal, actually. It was more than just Brooklyn.
Correct. That is correct. But Jaz O, what's up, man? How you feeling, brother?
I'm chilling. I feel great. Just wrapping my brain around situations and, busting moves. That's it.
Absolutely.
Nothing else to do.
Oh, you busting moves, all right. You busting moves, all right.
I'm saying, it was a long time in the making. It was something that I felt that it was time to do. Sometimes you got to allow, misinterpretations of situations, and let the smoke clear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, just make it happen.
Exactly. Now, for those who don't know what you're talking about, you have recently did a business deal with your brother that you actually put the world onto. First and foremost, people know him as Jay-Z, Strong Carter, all that.
Which also did somewhat change the world for a lot of things, but he came out of your camp.
Right.
I remember even seeing a picture with him in the Benz, and he was like, back in the days, that was me in the Benz, and I think it was like England or somewhere like that. I think that was for your tour.
Right. And
in England? Nah, England was I actually recorded my first album in England, and I had Jay-Z and Irv Gotti with me. Irv Gotti was my DJ at the time.
DJ Irvy, right?
Huh?
He was DJ Irvy at the time, right?
Yeah, he was DJ Irv, man. You ain't got to embarrass people, man.
Oh, no, not even. Listen.
You ain't got to embarrass that man.
Listen.
I'm Irv Gotti, son.
Listen, not even on some embarrassment. I'm going to say, I'm going to be the first to come out and say,
man.
Shout out to Irv Gotti, Chris Gotti, and the whole staff at Murder Inc., because they actually used to, when I used to help give out paperwork, I used to be an intern, an assistant at Def Jam. They allowed me to come into the Murder Inc. doors, and those doors are like locked off to everybody else. They let me come in there. They even taught me a lot of things. So I always got a big love for them for stopping. When people don't want to stop and talk to you, they will stop and talk to you and give you a good ear. I have a lot of love for them. Shout out to all that whole staff. Tariq and all that.
No question.
Absolutely. Now, for those that don't know about the deal that I was mentioning, tell everybody about that deal that you've recently made.
Well, it's very cut and dry. It's a project deal for me, and it's a distribution deal for Kings County Media Group under Equity Distro, which is under the umbrella of Roc Nation.
Okay. So once again, trailblazing the scene, and also, weren't you like one of the first hip hop artists with like a major budget or like on a major label and whatnot?
Oh yeah. That was EMI in 1988. That was
Wow.
yeah. I had a $275,000 budget. It was the most bread that they ever gave, a rap artist
Now hold on
at that
now.
time.
For people might hear that, they might be like, it's only 270 some thousand. That's when they was giving people $5,000 to $10,000.
But remember what year that was, though.
in the '88.
Yeah.
Exactly.
People didn't even understand that. They might understand like the money with that. Like back then, it was like single deal. Here go $5,000 to $10,000, make it work.
Mhm.
You got, the change. And you know what? Shout out to you
Well,
because I gotta make sure I say this. I want to get this out. Shout out to you because you obviously, it's not unknown. You obviously been through, I'll say, family matters with Jay-Z.
Mhm.
And I could say you actually helped me out because you've been on our show before. Remember, you've been at the studios before.
Yes.
And
Right.
despite everything, you never called anybody out of character, even when it looked like you should have. Or you could have, I should say. You always kept it to a point where, we ain't talking right now. I'm doing my thing. And because of you and that situation, I actually hooked back up with a long-lost brother of mine. And we pushed a lot of things to the side because I saw how you took a picture with Jay-Z. And I was like, and it wasn't like a picture like, I'm just happy to be around him so I can get on. It was like, nah, I got my brother back. And that was big. And I felt the same way this past weekend. So because you, my bro, shout out to you, Leighton. We back. The family's back. And so when I saw that, I was like, if that could happen, anything could happen. So shout out to you for making that happen. That's real. I'm not even just making it up. That's real. Shout out to Leighton. We back brothers again.
Right.
That's what's up.
It's Thermal Sound Waves, the natural alternative to fast food radio. We're talking to Jaz O, the originator, right about now. Now, you've always been putting out music and different things and whatnot on your own, and staying current, staying relevant, and putting out quality, as well. What would you say has kept you around for so long and been able to kind of, stick with putting out great material despite all the different changes and ebbs and flows that's been going on throughout, the music scene and throughout hip hop in general?
Well, I mean, for the most part, and it may sound a bit egotistical, but it is what it is. Like, I started all of this stuff ahead of the game. So if you're ahead of the game, it's a lot easier to stay current. I mean, prime example, if you look at Jay, regardless of people say, well, he has the political muscle, he has, these things that he's acquired, and he's do those things due to the work that was put in. You cannot deny that when he gets on something, he's ahead of the game. He's ahead of the pack. However you want to put it. Whether you want to talk about, colleagues, who are in the quote unquote similar generation of, everybody's so-called prime or the golden era of hip hop, or, these new cats, some of them, creative wise, they just making records, and some of them actually, have that thing. But yeah, I just stay. I don't know how else to put it. I just got that thing, that intangible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to answer that question truthfully without sounding egotistical. And if I'm tooting my horn and beat.
Yeah, why not?
It's what it is.
Yeah,
and
that factor. Like when we see, I know you was on a tour, I believe, or did a show with Rakim, Eric B. Rakim, I believe.
Yeah, we still on tour.
And when you come out, when you perform, like you said, you just see it. And then when you see people like Jay-Z and others, not just Jay-Z, you can see like I see where they got it from. I see, where, and that's not to put them down. It's just like if you see me,
not at all.
you'll be like, I see where Kev got some of his teachings from, which is Uncle Ralph McDaniels. It is what it is, and it's you just go past time. You're timeless.
Thank you.
With the whether it's lyrical or the movements with it, it's just you just see it, and you've been doing a great job, man. And we happy for you. And once again, you never put anybody down in order to try and get up. We watch. Remember when you came by the studio? I think with DiBiase and other dudes that came by the studio. It's like y'all kept it very gentleman-like compared to what other people would have not done.
Right. Yeah, but you know,
it's about character, man. You know what I'm saying? And I got to be honest, like you do it because how you feel about people in general, but the main reason to do certain things in a certain way is for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be less than who I see myself as. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I got to put somebody else down to bring myself up, you know what I'm saying? There's a definite character flaw. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really get into that. You know, I just stick to the facts. Like, you know, if you really feel a certain way about me, you know, see me outside, you know, or you know, and that's not something that I you know, gear toward per se, but you know, sometimes, you know, but you never really heard me say anything like that because, you know, I'll take the you know, path of least resistance.
right.
But, you know, at the same time, I mean, when we talking about you know, whatever people thought was going on between Jay and myself, it wasn't really that serious. It wasn't serious at all. And you know, if we were both in the same room, the only explanation we would have is what came out of other people's mouths.
Right.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What was
So,
the first thing?
yeah.
What was the first words you both said to each other? Like, this was stupid? Like, what was it?
Nah. I mean, first off, if it was really something that deep that we went into, I wouldn't tell y'all because out of respect for myself and out of respect for him, you know. So, but, you know, I will tell you this much. It was just cordial, you know, because it wasn't no, you know, it was like, Jaz O. I was like, Jay, what up? What's up? Handshake and hug.
Right.
Very simple. Very simple. You know.
Gotcha.
So, and that's all that was necessary.
So, do you got to be there now for you got to give them presents to the kids now on birthdays? 'Cause, you know, Uncle
man.
Jaz O's here. Come on, Uncle Jaz O. We've been waiting on them presents. You got retro presents to give them now.
You funny. I know one thing. That puts a lot of pressure on me. I got to go out there and get a whole bunch of bags.
Yeah.
But,
Uncle Jaz O, what's up? Where the bag
yeah,
at?
but you know.
Where my bike at?
But you know, you know, it's I'll say this, it's very you know, just to see some of the people that I haven't seen in a long time. I knew they were out there. They knew I was out here. You know, they used to say, like, you know, there's a Jaz O sighting because, you know, 90% of the time I wouldn't show up. It had nothing to do with anybody personally. I just, you know, I'm in my own little world.
Right.
But, you know, it's good. You know, the time is right. You know, I feel the right way about doing certain things. And that's basically it. You know, all of that, you know, like I'm not one to do interviews to sit here and talk about a lot of personal stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, I'm extremely glad that things are the way they are now. And they were really that way for a long time. It's just now the world is seeing it.
Gotcha. We're talking to Jaz O, the originator, right here on Thermal Sound Waves. Hit us up 347-454-1278, thermalsoundwaves@gmail.com. What does this deal look like, and what will this allow you to be able to do going forward now, as far as the whole equity situation?
Well, I mean, sky's the limit.
Right.
You know, I'm a you know, I have Kings County Media Group.
Yeah, for a while you've had that for a long time.
Yeah, and you know, Equity is the distributor, and they are under the umbrella of Roc Nation. And like I said, sky's the limit. You know, and based on, you know, I'm gonna be honest, based on my performance and everybody's performance and teamwork, you know, between my Kings County staff and, you know, the staff up there in that building, you know, we can make some magic. You know, the magic is already happening.
Right. Yeah, and I think people are looking for that too.
So is it Kings County under Roc Nation? So it's not just you; it's whoever is your artist with you, your staff.
Well, yeah. Hold on a second.
You gotta make sure you get the.
You gotta read the paperwork.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. No.
You don't want to get too much out.
The deal is what it is. The way I explained it.
Right.
So yeah.
Now, film wise, what are you going to be doing on the film circuit?
Come on.
That's yet to be seen. We have sat down and talked about you know, a documentary. But I don't want to be so, you know, blasé about it. I don't want to be the you know, because, you know, you got to add a twist to it. You know, I mean, all bakers make sliced bread, but, you know, some add, you know, their own special seasonings,
secret recipe,
and so on and so forth, you know, to add a twist to it, you know, something new. So we've been sitting down, you know, articulating something new to bring to the table. You know, I have a couple of things. I guess next time we talk, I'll have them to present.
Okay.
They're on its way. So there are a lot of things beyond music, of course, you know, because the world needs a lot of creative things, not just music. Music is just the springboard,
right? Especially
nowadays for all other types of, you know, commerce and things of that nature.
So, are you looking at? Speaking on that, are you looking at things like clothing and like media companies, like maybe radio and things like that?
Kings County Radio.
Yeah, it's an idea, but, you know, like I said, you know, I'll just be slicing bread. You know, it's got to be something more to it than that. You know, because I mean, here, you know, I'm talking to you guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like, what else? What else you got? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go and follow whatever. You know, we got 10 sweet potato pies, and you bring in another sweet potato pie. Okay, we got 11. We only got 5 people. They can't eat but so much pie.
Right.
You know, so like, what else you have? You know,
everybody listening
come
now.
Come with the a la mode.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Come with the ice cream.
It's a game. It's a game right here.
This is classic Jaz O. You will never get. Like he always, you know what, you're good with it.
That's the originator.
That's the originator.
That's just why you got that.
He will give you all the others, but yeah, you don't really say too much, but you say enough. Jaz O. Now you know Jaz O. So since we've been, you know, dealing with you for quite some time, you know what I mean, we'll get like 85% of your publishing. We'll give you 10%. We'll give us 85% of the publishing. Nah, because, you know, we've been there for a while, though, Jaz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt.
From the corner stores. From the corner store. You remember the corner store?
When they still had bodegas.
Exactly. Y'all know better than to be cutting deals on public radio, man. I don't know what's wrong with that.
It's just
negotiating.
It's just jokes.
Strong arming me like that, man.
Nah. I could never strong arm the originator. You know what it is. Man.
So,
so,
number love, bro.
As far as people who may want to be part of Kings County Media and people who may have some things to bring to you that's not the usual, that's not the everyday, same sweet potato pie out there, like how can they present something to you or get that to you?
Well, we have ways to get to us. We're getting. You can go to the site first off, where we allow people to, voice or submit whatever they have, and that would be KingsCountyMediaGroup.com.
Gotcha.
Of course,
okay.
that's KINGZ
Mm-hmm.
KOUNTYMEDIAGROUP.com.
Right. Now
some crazy motherfucker will be like, yo, how you spell that .com part?
DOTCOM.com.
Right. They should know how.
Nah, don't do that, because then motherfuckers like, put in DOT and COM, ain't nothing come up.
Yeah. All they should know how to Google by now, though. They should know how to Google.
Facts.
Be surprised.
What are some other areas of interest that Jaz O has that people may not know about and may be surprised by? It doesn't necessarily have to be entertainment, but just other things in general.
I don't know, man. I mean, mostly entertainment. A lot of people find out, like, I'm still running into people saying, like, I didn't know that was you singing on Ain't No Nigga, or, and of course this is music-wise. Or they say, I didn't know that you produced this. Or, I didn't know you produced 3 joints on MOP's Firing Squad album. Just a lot of things.
That's right. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Name some of the things that you do, because
well.
like you said, like a lot of people don't know that you produce as well. Name some of the other things that you do besides rap, because you do so much more than that.
Those joints, of course. I produced Ain't No Nigga for Jay and sang on the hook with Khadija Bass. Shout out to Khadija.
Right.
What else? MOP Born to Kill. MOP what's the other joint? World Famous.
Oh wow.
That's a classic.
Yeah,
right
see, that's what I be getting. Like,
I didn't know that, and that's a classic.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times I've rocked that.
No, that's one of the hits they performed to.
Yeah,
that's classic. That's
that joint is like one of their.
That's expected when they perform from the crowd to hear that.
Yeah, and I don't know if y'all know this song from by MOP on the same album. It's called Lifestyles of a Ghetto Child, and produced that as well. I Got the Power on Puff's No Way Out.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Huh?
How was that? How was producing for Puff? Did he? Yeah.
You mean how was it for him to receive a beat? No, I'm just playing.
We almost got him. See, we almost got Jaz O. We almost got him.
But real rap though. Like, that was originally a song, or actually it was a beat that I used for a freestyle with Styles P from the Locks was just freestyling on it, and Puff heard it and he wanted it for his album, and we ended up putting Jada and Sheik on it as well, and Puff was just on the hook. And another thing people might not know, I did the demo. That was a part of the last little set of songs that the Locks, who at that time were the Warlocks,
right?
It basically sealed the deal with Bad Boy.
So you're the reason the Locks got signed to a major deal on Bad Boy Arista Records.
Yeah.
So 4 classic artists, which is Jay-Z, Puff, MOP, the Locks, came through you, or you did something for them. Wow.
Yeah, Quarters in Session, Queen Latifah.
Whoa.
It'll come to me. I'm gonna have to send y'all my discography, man.
Yeah, you wait, hold on. Is it on the site? Is it on your site?
Should be. If it's not, we're gonna have to talk to somebody.
I see the discography on here right now.
You know what, C.Truth? I know Jaz O's phone is blowing up crazy every day now. Yo, Jaz O, my peoples. We always been peoples. Let's talk. Let's do business now. I know it's like that right now.
Hey, man, you know, the same thing. I apply the same thing that, you know, a cleaner, if y'all know what I'm talking about, a cleaner would perform,
Right.
which is, you know, quiet, dignity, and grace.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's no need to throw, you know, shit back in people's faces that, you know, maybe it shovel some shit in your direction, you know, because then that makes you them.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's like shit like that. It's just nature. It's just nature.
Right. Now,
It's cool.
do you have something or ever had something somewhere like recorded with Notorious BIG anytime?
Nah.
Never worked with him?
Nah, we never worked together. Nah, we used to. It's funny you say that. We used to live, cause I moved out of the once I got my deal, I moved out the projects.
Right.
And I was still in the Stock / it was closer to Clinton Hills.
Okay.
And you know, all of him and Junior Mafia and you know, they were all in that area.
Right.
You know, around Fulton Street, St. James.
Yes.
Yeah. So one of my cousins was living with me at the time, and you know, around 11, 12 o'clock, we used to go to that basketball court right there on the corner of Classen and what is that? Is it Classen and Fulton Street?
Right.
And that's, you know, that's where I met Big, because I saw him out there a couple of times, and then he was like, "Yeah, I see you. I know who you are." I just laughed at that nigga. But this was before. Yeah, this was before. Like, ain't nobody really know who he was back then.
Right. He was just
You know,
in the neighborhood.
He was just in the hood, and he was like, "I know who you are."
Right.
He was like, "What you doing over here?" I was like, "Shit, I live over here." He was like, "Okay." So I just used to see him, and you know, and then it was funny when he and Jay had, you know, created a great rapport. You know, there were a couple of times where we would see each other and we would be out, and every time he see me, he'd be like, "Yeah, I see you, I see you," and we just laughed that shit off.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, people need to get familiar. If you're not already familiar, get familiar with Jaz O. Go to KingsCountyMediaGroup.com. That's KINGZKOUNTY mediagroup.com. Click that discography. It goes back a ways, and you'll be surprised of some things that's on there, especially the very, very first record. I don't think people even know there was a record before you came out with your joint with Jay on EMI. People might not know about that one. I'm gonna let them go to the site and discover that though.
Right.
Under the
right.
discography, there's a record before like, you know, the major situation.
Mm-hmm. There were a few.
Oh, it was more than just Gets Busy? It was another one before that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it.
You getting an exclusive. There was a joint I did. It was like a R&B club joint called I'm in Love. I had a single deal with Tommy Boy.
You had a single deal with Tommy Boy? What year was that?
Come on, man.
Wow.
That was it. Must have been like 80.
Wow. So that
like 84, 80, between 84 and 86.
So that was before the RZA, Prince Rakeem.
I don't know, man. Don't
I'm
ask me. Was I paying attention to anybody else, man?
Right. I'm gonna have to look that up. But if I'm doing the math right, I think that's before the RZA and Prince Rock. Well, the RZA was Prince Rakeem before the RZA, and he had to join out. I think we love you, Prince Rakeem, or something like that on Tommy Boy. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that joint.
So yeah,
but I don't. Yeah. I don't remember him. I didn't know what label it was on and none of that.
Right. It was Tommy Boy. It was Tommy Boy.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you just got me with that one right there because I wasn't aware of that. Wow. See, learn something new every day. That's what it is.
Yeah.
No doubt. Well, we're not gonna talk about everything this time around because, like you said, you're gonna come back through. And we discuss some more things when you do that. But we just wanted to touch base with you, you know what I'm saying? Say congratulations. And, of course,
thank you.
You know, we love what you've been doing, like even before this deal with Roc Nation, equity and all that. You know what I mean? We've been big supporters of yours for a while. We know what you do. And, you know, we know why you're the originator. You know what I mean? And everybody else needs to get up on why that is and just, you know, go back in the catalog, listen, study, find that out, you know what I'm saying, and check you out on tour. How long you gonna be on tour with Eric B and Rakim? How much more of the tour you got left?
So far I'm confirmed for up until August 1st.
Okay.
So yeah, so the 25th we in Raleigh, the 26th we are in Charlotte.
Right.
The 27th we're in Myrtle Beach, and the 28th, I'm not sure that date. I think it's Kentucky, but the tour dates are on my IG, JAZOKKMG.
One more time.
JAZO.
Right.
KKMG, which is an acronym for Kings County Media Group.
Absolutely, definitely.
And also, definitely, y'all can catch me on there. You know, yell at me, you know, tell me, you know, slow down on the highway or something. You know.
Right. And one last thing before we let you go, like I want to say to the people who may not know as well, like you've always been somebody that's been cordial with like people in general. You know what I mean? Like I remember one time before I even knew you, like you was in the club. I forget which club it was, but I just, you know, introduced myself and said what's up to you and whatnot. You was like real cordial. It was like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the support and all that. So I remember that and remember those times as well. So you was always cordial and always like cool with just everyday people.
Yeah, why not, man?
Well, you know, I mean, some people aren't that way.
That's true. But, you know, like Big said, spread love is the Brooklyn way.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely, man. So we thank you for being on the program. You know, once again, definitely keep doing what you're doing. And we look forward to all the things that you got coming for the next generation and the next years to come and whatnot. And we're going to bang out this K County Drummer right now.
Yeah.
Did you produce that one?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Just checking, you know.
No doubt. Don't stop. It don't stop. And before I jump, you know, I want to give some recognition to my staff.
Yes, sir.
You know, KK Rosemar, my personal manager.
Oh, big up KK. That's a homie.
Wally Lockard, no doubt. Wally Lockard, you know, my senior vice president of operations out of Chicago. Rachel LeBlanc, who's my publicist.
Yes, Ray.
Alicia Chester, who is a marketing manager. Nicole Harden, who's a project manager. Angela Thompson, my business manager. And, you know, the whole Equity Distro staff, the whole Roc Nation staff, all my family and friends everywhere.
Definitely, man. And like I said, right now, we're going to rock out to this K County Drummer, Jaz O, the Originator. Thank you once again, brother. And we're looking forward to the next part of this.
Jaz O.
All right.
Hold on, Jaz O.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jaz O. Remember, 85%.
Hey, easy with that.
We'll talk after. Shout out to you, Jaz O, and we are very, very happy and proud, not just because of your business deal, but because your family is back intact.
All right. That's what it is, man. I appreciate that.
All right, brother.
Peace.
All right, fam.
All right, peace.
100.
Yes, sir. It's Thermal Sound Waves, the natural alternative to fast food radio. We here at C.Truth, Kev Lawrence. Hit us up, thermalsoundwaves@gmail.com, thermalsoundwaves.com.
Thermal sound wave.